Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and I want to apologize first. I recorded this whole section of me decorating this and it corrupted. When I started to save it, my computer just went out, went black. I lost all of that. So I'm going to go through and just do a walkthrough, tell you what I did, and then if there's anything that I feel like I need to show you how to do that we haven't done before, I'll do that. But I think just about everything in here is pretty simple. Now this is just a piece of vintage lace that I used to tie it with, or vintage trim that one of you sent me. This is also off of this same trim, this little piece right here, that I just glued on the spine to reinforce that. This is out of the same paper collection from Hello Susan, that Pink Christmas. This is as well. And then I just put a little word up there, Holly Jolly. You open it up here and you have a little tag. And mine is still not completely dry yet, so I'm being kind of easy. You have a tag in there. Without me being able to bend it open, it's harder to get to. I just put one of our little free printables there. I fussy cut that and put a piece of vellum behind it. I didn't do anything to this page because I love all those images. I put a little pocket here and then just a little tag down in there with another little piece of that trim there. These are the pages that we put in. There's the little teacup that I cut out of the paper collection, a little piece of vellum, and a little number from Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah. I did put 3 of my little tab punches on here. I just thought it looked cute. Here I just made a little side tuck. I was trying to use up every little piece of my paper and I succeeded. The first print that I did on that, I used every piece of it. It's gone, so I'll have to print more. And these are just, this is a little piece from her paper collection. No, these are 2 pieces from my porch prints, I'm pretty sure. This is one of our printables. This is from the paper collection. That's just a little book page. So that just tucks in there. And then here we have just a little piece of vintage lace, a book page, and then off of one of our printables, just that Santa image there. Here I did just a little side tuck. I had that little piece of paper left. I just rounded the corner and did a little side tuck. And then in there I have just tucked in this little envelope, and this is from Kara Brandon Creations, her Christmas collection. And I left it unglued because then you can journal on the inside and then close it back up and tuck it back in, and you've got your journaling in there. Then there's another tab. This is just an extra piece of paper that I had left, and so I just clipped it right there. You can journal on it, leave it there, take it out. This was just a little paper clip that I made, a little clip, and it opens up so you can do some little journaling in there, and it's just in a little flag shape. So I put that there. Make sure I just get one page. And I just clipped it on. You could staple it on there. You couldn't staple it if you're going to open it, but you could put it on there like that. Okay, so you just clip that back on. This I just cut out of the paper collection. Just says Merry Christmas. And left those pages. Another tab here. So you've got lots of journaling space. This is just a little tall pocket. And then I haven't got any more paper of this until I print more to put a tag in there. But I got to make a tag there. I have a little tag tucked in there. Or a little card, whatever you want to say. And I've got a little piece of paper down in there that keeps hanging my tag. I'm going to have to glue that down. If I can get it back in, and then I'll glue it. Well, we'll just take it out and I'll glue it back in there in a minute. I've got a little piece of paper that's hung right there that I need to glue down. So there's that. Then on this side you've got a pocket and a little tag. Right there. So in this one you have this little tag. Isn't that pretty? I love that paper. So we tuck that back in. Okay, and then on the back, that's all we have on the back. Just glued that there. So that is everything that I put in there that I decorated it with. It's pretty simple, but I think it's going to be cute to use. Now, I did reinforce the spine because these are just envelopes and they're very flimsy, as you know. And when you put stitching in them, it makes them that much more flimsy. So I reinforced that with some lace because I had a little bit of cracking going on right here. And I may still put more glue down in there to glue that back. But it's held together well now that I've got all of that in there. So, I can put my little card back in there, and then you just tie it back up with this. And I just tied a little bow, and I tied it kind of low because I didn't want to get into my little tab there, and I didn't want to cover up that joy, peace, and love there. So I just tied it like that, and then I opened out my little bow like that. So there we go. So that is it. That is just how simple that is to make. So I'm just going to flip through it real slow one more time, and that way you can kind of get a look at what we did. So we did stitch around these. Pocket there with a tag in. Pocket here with a tag in. Lots of nice pages in here. Just two little tucks in there. And then that little envelope tucked in there. And I thought that went well with, since it had snowflakes on it, even though they were blue, I thought that went well with that. A tab there. That. And then these, I mean, that is just simple to make. It's just a little flag, and I glued it on a piece of paper that I had folded, and then just cut that into a flag shape and put it on the top like that. That's really easy. Just something I had left, so a scrap piece. And there is that. There's that. And I know you know how to make these pockets. I have made them before. Let me see if I have a piece of paper right here, and we'll just make one real quick. I'll show you how easy they are. Let's see. Let's just use a little piece of this to make one with. Now, all you need to do when you decide to make a pocket is you just need to decide how wide you need it. These I needed 3.5. So when you're going to make a pocket that has a little bit of dimension to it, in other words, it pulls off the page a little bit, you need to add 1 inch to your width and 1/2 inch to your length. So 1 inch to your width and 1/2 inch this way. So since I needed 3.5, I added it 1 inch, which would make it 4.5 my paper. And then this way, I think on this one I left it the same size, but let's just say I left it the size the paper was. Let's just say we need it at 3.5, so we're going to make it 4 inches. So we're going to make it 4.5 by 4 is what size we're going to cut our page, or our piece of paper. So 4.5 by 4. Let's see what we shall do. 4.5. Now the 4.5 we need to go this way with. 4.5. Right there. And then 4, we need to go down to right here. So we're going to, and I'm just going to try to tear this. I'm not going to drag out my trimmer for it right now. I'm just going to try to tear it. That'll get my little Christmas on there and my little bird, hopefully. Okay, 4.5. And then 4 this way. And this is some paper that it doesn't tear real well. It's a, I don't know what you call it. I think I got it at Walmart. I wouldn't buy it there again. But it doesn't tear well when you start tearing it, but it'll work. This will work for me to show you how. Now you just need to grab your little scoring tool. scoreboard or your ruler, whatever you want to use. Put that in, put it with the 4.5 inch across. Then you're going to score at 1/2 inch down through here, at 1/2 inch over here. Then you're going to turn it to the bottom. This is the bottom, and you're going to score at 1/2 inch. So that's 1/2 on each side, and then 1/2 at the bottom. That's going to be your little envelope. So let's go ahead and score that. Okay. And then I just cut out the corners. So I cut them out like that. I know you got, most of you, except maybe the new guys, have seen me do these envelopes many, many times. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to fold it like that, and I always crease it again really well. Then that's going to be your pocket. Now you can go ahead and do a little pull up here at the top. There's a little pull, and you've got your pocket. And you're just going to put glue here on the bottom and here. And when you start to slide a tag or something down in there, see, it's going to go real easy and nothing's going to catch. You're not going to have these tabs that things are going to catch on. You're going to have it where it'll slide down in there real well, just like that. That's amazing that just fit. So that is just another one, and we could put it, you know, we could put it in here. You could put it on a page. Let's see if we have a page that we might want to put that on. We could put it right there on that page. Let's just go ahead and ink it up, and we'll put it down. Since you missed me decorating, I swear, I don't know. My system sometimes does not like me, and I think today was one of those days that it didn't like me at all. Things like that happen when you're dealing with electronics. Just have to go with the flow. Okay, now this is just a little bit wide for our pages, but we're going to put it on there anyway. Not too much, it's just a little. So now we have that on there. If we had a tag, which this one's not going to fit now, I don't think. Yeah. So then if you had a tag that was the right size, this one's a little bit tight now that I've got everything glued down. You could slide it down in there. So you could slide that down in there like that if you wanted to. So they're quick and easy to make, and this would make a really sweet gift. And you wouldn't have to do it in Christmas. You could do it in any design that you might have, and that way your friends could use it any time of the year that they wanted to. Wouldn't have to use it just for Christmas. So make some of these for some friends. They're easy, they're good gifts. I have given some of these away before, similar to this. I've never made one exactly like this, but I have given some of these away before, and my friends really liked them. They used them all the time, they said. Okay, then just tie it back up and it is ready to go. Isn't that cute? Alright guys, that is it for the tutorial. I'm sorry that you missed me decorating every little piece of it, but you can see, I mean, you can decorate it any way that you want. The decoration is all in your taste. You don't decorate it like I do. You just decorate it all in your taste. And your taste, I'm sure, is completely different from mine, and that is fine. No two people have the same taste in anything. Alright, we will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching this, and I will link part 1 of this down below where I show you how to put all of this together. I'll link that down below for you. Alright, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.